Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Simple Stamping Sunday. I am Barry from Mitosu Crafts, and I am your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK. Hi, welcome. So let's just hang on a little bit to see whether or not anyone joins us for a second, because it's just me on my Todd at the moment. So I'm just yes, so I hope you are all doing well. So I'm going to go through some stuff. Just another simple card for you this afternoon, this evening, this morning, wherever you're watching this from, or whatever time you're watching this. Actually, you could be watching this on the replay. So thank you very much if you are watching this on the replay. So I'm going to use a couple of stamp sets today. I am going to use the Beauty Abound stamp set, and you can probably see that a bit better there. That's Beauty Abounds, and I'm going to be using the Butterfly Gala stamp set. Hi Shelley, how are you? Loved your card this morning as well. That I've forgotten what you called it. This really simple one, the channel one. Excellent, loved it. I'm going to have a play on that one, so thank you for that. Yes, going to be using the Butterfly, let's bring that in a little bit closer. That's it, the Butterfly Gala stamp set here as well. So they are all on in the new Spring Summer Cat pages. Let's have a little look. The Beauty Abound stamp set is on page 13. Comes with a coordinating die set as well. It's absolutely beautiful. So have a little look at that one. And the Butterfly Gala stamp set is on page number, I will find it, is on page number 35 here. And it's a coordinating, comes with a coordinating punch as well in the bundle. Got some beautiful gingham papers, some ribbon here, some adhesives, coordinating cardstock. So you've got everything you want. You can get everything here, buy the bundle together, and you save yourself 10% on that one as well. Hi Donna. I'm seeing comments this week, which is great. So I'm doing a different setup. So let me know whether or not it sounds okay. Picture quality is okay. I'm trying something different again with the setup. Apologies if I sound a bit bunged up. I've caught Jay's dreaded lurgy cold, so he's spread his germs. He's probably cursing me in the room next door now. So these are the two stamp sets which I'm going to do. Obviously, I wouldn't normally use two stamp sets, but I just think they've worked quite well with each other as well. And I'm going to be using a couple of the items at the celebration, which is a freebie item. So again, the packet of Organdy ribbon combo pack. So you get all 5 of these when you spend £45 or more. Out of the catalogue, you get to choose. You can choose those, and I'm also using some of the Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper as well. So again, for every £45 or €60, you can choose some of these papers here as well, and they are absolutely beautiful. So yes, let's have a little look then. So I'm going to start off with some. Sahara Sand cardstock. Let me just have a look at some of these comments. Hi Liz, to see who else is joining in. Jay's got it. Hi Jane, hello. All right, I'll let Jay sort out all the comments. He's a comment man. All right, so I'm going to go with some Sahara Sand cardstock here, and I have got some Whisper White cardstock here as well. So we've cut this as an A4 cut in half. Me and Jay do ours slightly differently, just for ease. We do it at 14.5 centimeters. It makes it a little bit smaller than A6, but it's just easier find it easier in class if we say 14.5 centimeters rather than 14.8 or 14.9 or whatever it is. It doesn't confuse people as much. 14.5 centimeters, and then we score it at 10.5 down the center here, and then this. Excuse me. And then we've got some Whisper White here as well, and this is going to be trimmed to 10 centimeters by 14 centimeters. So that there gives us a nice border all the way around, like so. So that's it. We will also be using some of the papers, some of the butterfly papers. So it's a big 12 by 12 pack. All right, and it has got some just quickly show you. It's got some black and white, nice, lovely black and white patterns going on here. This one's beautiful, nice black and white one. And the Highland Heather, I think that is gingham style. And this, now this is quite handy, this sheet. I'm going to show you something later on with this one here. Butterflies and a lovely black and white butterfly here. This is the perfect. You can sit here and you can just use it as a colouring sheet if you wanted to. Something to do. You don't even have to. Well, you could probably cut it up and make it into a card, but you could sit here and just colour. I might actually do that. It sounds quite nice. So that one, some stripes and some ombre effect, some background with lots of butterflies. Butterflies again, and that light's just gone off. Oh, I'm gonna leave it. And that's it. So it's got some lovely patterns in this paper. But we're going to be using this one right here. And we're going to be using the gingham style background part here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring my lovely trusted trimmer in with a new blade as well, so it shouldn't snag or anything like that. And I'm going to just cut off a 1-inch strip. So if you're not familiar with our trimmers at all, so you've got the measurements this side and we've got the measure. So if we want a smaller measurement, I'm going to take it to 1 inch on this side over here. Use the butt bar at the top here. And I'm just going to take off a 1-inch strip. So it's quite handy if you want to cut some small strips off here. Use this side rather than trying to hold it this side here and not having enough. It's just a bit easier. And I'm going to cut this one down to 14 centimeters. That side there. So I've got myself a little 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters by 14 centimeters right there. All right, and that will be going. Got a bit of a rough edge. That's fine. That's going to get covered up. That will be going right there. All right. So I'm going to also be using I'm going to show you the card actually afterwards because I've done that in Lemon Lime Twist. I'm going to be doing this one in Highland Heather and using Sahara Sand ink. So I'm going to get some Sahara Sand ink. Now I'm going to be using this flower here, or I'm going to be using this splodge, the circles, so a bit like the bokeh effect circles on this one. And I'm going to just stamp over here. So I'm just going to ink that one up, and I'm just going to keep that in line just so I roughly know where I am, and I'm going to plonk that in the center. That's it. And I'm going to take the splats, and I'm going to go there, go there, go at the top there. Yeah, and that's good. And that's it for the Sahara Sand. Going to take the Highland Heather. And I'm going to take the little dots here, the larger ones and the smaller ones, like so. And I'm going to right ink, like that. And I'm going to just go around like so. Take the smaller one, fill up. Like that. Okay. And that there is pretty much the background done. So what I'm going to do now is, where should I put the whisper one? Okay. I'm now going to go on to the other stamp set now. So I'm going to take in the butterfly Gala. All right, let me just put that to one side for a second. And I'm going to take this outline stamp right here. I'm going to take some Memento ink. So we'll bring that back into shot, and let's do that down the bottom. That's it. Okay, and with this stamp set as well is that it's got these solid. I'll show you on the stamp set. This is a stamp which I'm using here, and we've got these solid wings here, so we can do these in different colors, 2 different stamping techniques. So first and second generation stamping, just to give us different shades. There's lots of different techniques you can probably do with these ones here, but I'm just going to go with straight colors. I'm going to grab a bit of script paper. All right, and I'm going to ink up. I'm going to do the second generation because I think this is a little bit dark. Let's go straight in. All right, and then I'm going to line that up with that one. There we go. And with the second, oh, actually, don't need that one again. And with the lower one, I'm going to do this as a second generation stamp, and I'm going to do that one. And then that gives me a lighter color. With the top butterfly, I'll ink that one up. And it's concerned my head's in the way there. That's it. And we'll put that one in like that. Obviously, it looks quite dark at the moment, but it does dry. You can see from my my scrap bit of paper. Once it dries, it will dry lighter, and that's the same with any of the inks. They always start up a little bit darker because obviously they're wet, and once they dry, they will dry up a little bit lighter. So just bear with that one. Now I'm going to bring in the punch here, and I am going to line this up. And I punch those ones out. So this is perfect. If you haven't got yourself a die cutting machine, obviously this hasn't got any dies with it anyway, but you don't always have to have dies to make cutouts. You could either sit here and cut them out by hand if you want to, or you could use the punches, which we've got. Now, one thing I have forgotten to do, again, I did this in the example, I forgot to put the bodies on. So let's put the body on here. At the moment, I've got a bodiless butterfly. That's a bit better. So I'm assuming Jay's answering all the comments. Give us a shout if I need to say anything, Jay. And we will do this one right there. Jay's looking after Tommy again. Tommy's been really good over the last couple of weeks, and he hasn't joined me. He's sitting with Jay next door, so he's been really, really good, which is lovely. All right, so I've got those 2 cut out. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to bring this in so you can actually see it a bit better on this white. Yeah. I'm going to do Winker Stella, and I'm just going to give this a bit of a shimmer. I'm a bit addicted to Winker Stella at the moment. Everything just seems to be winked. Okay. So if you're unsure of what Winker Stella is, it's a pen for the glitter, really, and you can just paint over everything, and it will leave a nice. When the light catches it, it will leave a lovely shine. So let's see whether or not you can see that there. Can you see? You've got a nice glimmer now to it all. So it just adds another, just another element to the card. Just takes it that one step over. Again, you can leave it plain if you want to. It's perfectly acceptable on its own as being plain. No problem with that at all. So I am now going to stick this 1-inch strip to the card. And that is going to go over on this side over here. Okay. I will also take my ribbon. Now, I had it just a moment ago and now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. So I've got the coordinating ribbon which goes with the in that pack. So I'm going to just cut off a piece. Here. Now the way that I normally attach ribbon is I get some tear and tape, a little bit off, and I'm just going to line it up with the edge there, fold it over, and then stick it down like so. And then I'll take another piece, I will line it up, fold it over the edge, put it tight, and then stick it down there. So I don't peel it off, I don't use it as a double-sided at all, I just use it to anchor it down. You can see what I'm doing. Come on, focus. You see I just anchored it down like that. All right, and then you can just tweak that a little bit if you need be on the front. It's still got a little bit of room. So that's that part done. I will then put a bit of glue on the back here. So links to all of the products which we've used today, I will post. I will be doing a blog on this tomorrow anyway. So I will link everything back to all the products which we've used on our blog. Okay. And that's going to go down. So you can see now I've given it, because I've done a 14.5 by 10.5, and I've cut the Whisper White at 14 by 10. I've got a nice 5mm gap to play with, which gives me a nice even border. As long as it doesn't move it whilst it's sticking it down, you will get a nice even border. I keep moving it. He says you should get a nice even border. Well, just seeing we've got 19 of you watching at the moment. Well done. Thank you for joining me tonight. Jay's looking after the comments, so he will. I'll go back and I'll read them all afterwards. But Jay's looking after them for me at the moment. So that's down there like that. I will get my butterfly. I'm just going to give it a bit of a squeeze so at the body. Drop the glue. And I'll put a little bit of glue on the body. And I'll stick that there. Do the same with the small one. Just give it a little bit of a fold over. A little bit, tiny little bit of glue on the body. And I'll stick that up there like that. And the final thing is to come in with the sentiment. And I'm going to go with a little note here. So we can possibly send this out as a little thank you card. And I'm going to pop that down the bottom, down there like so. Probably a little bit wonky. No, I think that's straight actually. And there we have, if I just bring that over, I'll bone fold this. There we go. And there is a simple card. I'll bring that in a little bit closer for you to see. Simple card there. Bit of shimmer on the butterfly. And that's that one there. I'll show you what I did. I'd also did this in lemon lime twist as well, which is that one. So because those ribbons, the ribbons are just perfect. They're absolutely lovely. I think these are actually selling out really quickly at the moment. They're really, really popular. So I think they've gone on to back order, the last I heard. I haven't checked, but that's just from what I've heard. They've gone on to back order, so I don't reckon it'll be long before Stampin' Up go, you know what, we can't produce these in time for us to do it. They are sold out. So if you want them, I would say grab them quickly. So that's those two little cards right there. Bring those up a little bit closer for you. I'll take some close-up pictures, and they will be, well, Jay will take some close-up pictures, and they will be up on the blog, so you can have a closer look at those tomorrow. And that's it. That's the one. Like so. So that's that one there. I'm going to do one more, another really, really simple, quick card. So I'll put those to one side. I'm going to do another really simple, quick card here with the Butterfly Gala stamp set. This is actually inspired by one of our teamies, Hilary Wright. Hilary, if you're watching, thank you very much for this inspiration. It's from one of your cards actually, so but I just thought it's just a really, really simple card to do. So what in this one here, I am going to grab another. I'm going to grab another butterfly, right? And I'm just going to So I've taken the same measurements here. I've got 14.5. Oh, I've gone blurry. Why has it gone blurry? There we go. 14.5 this way by, it's an A4, so cut at 14.5, score at 10.5. I've got some very vanilla this time, and that there is done at 14 by 10. All right, so I'm just going to ink up my butterfly. Actually, I'm going to go with the sentiment first because I realized that was a mistake I did the first time round. So thank you very much. And I'm just going to stamp that down the bottom down here. The reason I'm going to do this first is because it will help me position the butterflies in a moment. So that's that one there. And I will just butterfly here. Butterfly there. Just going to put a bit of scrap paper over the end there so I don't get on that one. And we will. Butterfly right there. That's it. So I will take the solid stamps here again. All right, and I will go with a mixture of Highland Heather. Well, I think it is a little bit too dark, so I'm just going to stamp it off, and I'm going to go. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Just realised I'm off screen there. Sorry. Stamp it off again. Let's stand up this one. And one last one. And I will come in with the lemon lime twist. And I will ink it at the bottom. So again, I've now got a two-tone here. I'm a little bit off on these because I can't quite get over enough. There you go. That's fine. And then I will take the the other little butterfly here. I think I will do one lemon line twist and I will do one and Highland Hammer. That's it. Actually, I'll do that top one, last one. Here. And let's do it on that bit. I can do it over that part there because it's going to get covered up. That's it. Nah, it doesn't matter because it's going to get covered up anyway. All right, and that's it. Really, really simple. You could always take this to another level. You could make this a little bit smaller, and you can mass and layer it on some coordinating card. But let us put some glue on this. And then obviously, and one of the great things with Stampin' Up as well is that you've got the coordinating colours, so the inks match the cardstock, and there's none of this. It's a slightly different shade. Everything matches. So there we go. That there is the next card. Obviously, that was inspired by one of our teamies, Hilary Wright. So thank you very much for that one, Hilary. And we've got this one right here as well. So we'll just clear up a little bit of room. You can see those 3 cards. So 2 cards made today, and the one which I made earlier on. So there we go. I hope you like those. Really, really simple. So remember, all of the products which I've used can be purchased from our online shop. Celebration at the moment, so £45 or €60. Every all of that, when you spend that, you get to choose the 3 items. So the 3 items which I've used today are the combo ribbon packs here. So you get all 5 of these, and those beautiful papers as well. So the butterfly papers, which have got a nice black and white patterns on the back here. Really, really lovely. So any questions, just please drop us a line. Please email us, message us, anything you want, and we will do our best to help you out. I will post all of this up online ready for tomorrow. If I get my act together, they will all be ready for you tomorrow. Yeah, so that's that. So I think I've covered everything. Remember, if you do shop online, use our host code as well, our reward code, and we'll send you a little thank you in the post as well next month. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all of these lovely comments. I can see we've got quite a lot of people watching today. I'm assuming Jay has got all of that sorted. But yeah, I can see Sarah's joined. Hi, Sarah. Yeah, I can see there's a lot of you there. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next week again, same time, 7 o'clock, for another #SimpleStamping Sunday. All right, thank you guys. Have a good weekend. See you later. Bye.